What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight we're going to be talking about some brand new secret rewards inside of Vondel, all new unlocks, plus even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also let me know in the comment section. How are you guys enjoying the Vondel event as of right now? Have you unlocked every reward yet, or are you still grinding out the entire event? Let me know where you guys are at in terms of Assault on Vondel down below in this video's comments. Also, be sure to check out Detonated. We got new articles going up over on the website and a bunch of live coverage over on Detonators Twitter. But as of today, it was confirmed that over 1,500 accounts have been banned via Ricochet. Ironically speaking, a CDL Challengers player's account did get banned mid-match for hacking today, which is pretty strange considering that somebody out there had the balls to go ahead and cheat for something as big as a CDL Challengers event. But also, if you guys are going to be attending COD Champs or the finals this Sunday over in Vegas, let me know because I'll be there as well. Come and say hi, of course. But today, the new Alex bundle did go ahead and release for about 2,000 COD points. Gives him his classic Modern Warfare 19 look and a warrior skin for him as well. People did point out that he does have 2 legs in one of the skins, and I'm assuming that that's a prosthetic leg unless they wanted to give us just a classic look of Alex that we had a couple of years ago. We also have a blueprint for the Icarus and a Pro Tune one for the FJX Imperium, since Alex, of course, is known to have a sniper. We also have a DMZ active duty slot, a charm loading screen, animated emblem, and overall that makes up for not having a Season 3 raid bundle for Alex. But first off, we now have dual wield Tech 9s over in Modern Warfare 2. Of course, Akimbo FTAC sieges with the launch of Season 4. The weapon did come out back during Season 3, but dual wield support was not added until as of a couple of days ago. In order to unlock the attachment, you have to get 25 hipfire kills with the Tech 9 in any game mode of your choice. Kind of ironic that Cold War did tease dual wield Tech 9s back during Season 5, but that never ended up coming out. I know Kitsune was holding them over in the artwork, but here in Modern Warfare 2, you can finally make that a reality. And the challenge is pretty easy to do in one match over in 10v10, and it's unclear as to whether or not this is going to impact the meta over in COD 2.0. This might be the best secondary to run, especially when you're underwater. That's going to be dangerous to go up against, so I'm a little worried about how the meta is going to work going forward. But with that being said, here's our update to one of our DLC pistols here inside of MW2. They also added in a new barrel for the 74U, but as of right now, you can't actually equip it. It asks you to level up the 74U to level 9, and I already have the weapon maxed out. It still doesn't have it unlocked, so with that, it's unclear when the barrel will be fixed, but probably in the next hotfix or so. It's unclear how good that'll make the 74U, and it's unclear as to why they also randomly added in a new barrel with Season 4, but that's cool that we're getting DLC attachments this season as well. I think it's cool to see not just DLC weapons added in, maps, modes, or the usual, but also attachments, equipment, field upgrade, and other forms of cosmetics that we just haven't really seen much of in previous Call of Duties. So I'm all for extra and different types of content being added in with the post-launch season. For those out there wondering what's going on with the Detonator spawns over in the Assault on Vondel event, I know I made a video a couple of days ago talking about all the challenges and rewards for the in-game event. For those that are like, wait, where are the Detonators specifically and all the points of interest? They're going to be in random spots in each point of interest, as you guys will see here on screen. This is what a detonator actually looks like. You go up to it, interact with it, and boom, it finishes a challenge for you over in the Assault on Vondel event. It counts right away without having to do very much, but for those out there that were confused on how the detonators look like, here it is right here in this video. But again, refer to my previous Assault on Vondel video down below in this video's description if you want to know more about everything else you have to do as a part of this Season 4 challenge event. Of course, more challenges will probably be added during the mid-season update, and there are also the community-based challenges requiring us to work together as an entire community to get certain medal milestones before unlocking new features like the reinforcement flare, the taxi cab, and even the personal supply box that could be found inside of Warzone 2.0. But there are also some secret rewards you could actually unlock by playing Vondel, which hasn't been talked about all that much here in the community. The first one, which really surprises me, is the ability to get early access to the brand new Tonfa melee weapon here in Season 4. As you guys are probably aware, with the Assault on Vondel event, we have to hit a certain community milestone by collecting medals before we unlock the base version of this melee weapon. And as of right now, we're still working towards unlocking some access to the taxi cab feature inside of Vondel. We still don't know what the milestones are yet for the personal supply box or even the reinforcement flare, let alone the Tonfa, and we're assuming that we're gonna have to wait another couple of weeks before we know how many medals we have to earn as a community to go ahead and get that. Or maybe it's a little bit different to where the taxi cab unlock is gotten through us getting a certain amount of medals, but then the other items on that list for the community tab here is through different types of challenges like a certain amount of kills or finishers or wins in Vondel. We'll have to wait and see what those unlock requirements are, but as of right now, there is a blueprint for the Tonfa that you can get for free, and it's called the Lion's Share. And in order to get that, you have to get 25 melee kills while playing Vondel. And yes, you can actually down players with regular weapons and finish them with the melee weapon to unlock a blueprint here for the Tonfa. And the cool thing about that is if you get that blueprint for the Tonfa, you can still equip other camos on it. You can go ahead and level the weapon up like normal, and it gives you instant access to the weapon that we thought we had to wait a couple of weeks before we could unlock. Now, you could argue that it makes the Assault on Vondel challenge for the Tonfa a bit redundant, since we already have access access to it now, but I think this is a great way to fix an issue we saw back during Season 2 with the Path of the Ronin event, where we had to wait a couple of weeks before a community challenge was unlocked to then get the crossbow, and then that was it. But this time around, we'd have to wait a little bit to get the base version, but there's still an opportunity to use the weapon right away if you guys do this challenge over in Vondel. And it's not that hard. It's unclear if you can do this at all over in multiplayer. I highly doubt it. It does seem like a secret Vondel exclusive challenge to get your hands on this brand new weapon. To me, this is a perfect way to go ahead and get early access to a weapon that you probably didn't want to wait a couple of weeks before unlocking. This is also the first time they've done something like this. I think a couple of years ago with Modern Warfare 19 or even Cold War, there were early ways to go ahead and unlock DLC weapons that weren't scheduled for release yet or were being saved for a future update, but that was more of a glitch and really just an exploit overall. Whereas this time around, this is an intentional secret challenge inside of our brand new Warzone map, which I couldn't be more excited about, but there are some other challenges as well that you can do in Vondel right now that unlock some other bonus cosmetics. The next one is getting a kill underwater inside of Vondel, which unlocks a weapon charm. Now this could be a little difficult and you're kind of just hoping for people to come into the water with you. I mean, if you got a final circle that is focused on water, then this will probably be easy to do, but of course using dual wield FTAC sieges or any other pistol can easily help you go ahead and do this challenge, unless you guys have an AR or something else and you're above water while you're shooting somebody that's right beneath you. But another challenge requires you to get a finishing move done here in Vondel, and yes, you can go ahead and down them with a regular weapon and finish them off while downed using a finishing move. That will unlock the Let's Go clubbing finisher, as you can see footage of right here on screen. And also, by the way, I wasn't aware that you can actually go into any mode that you want in private matches on the gunfight maps. I guess they added that support last season when Face Off got added onto these smaller maps as well. So it's cool being able to get a different perspective of a map like Penthouse here in Chicago while playing something like Free For All or anything else that you want. So really big fan of that one. But again, a free finishing move can be unlocked by getting a finisher in Vondel exclusively. And I'm assuming that does also work in a mode like DMZ if you manage to down an enemy and finish them with the finisher. And there you have it with that one. But the next one is to go ahead and get a win over on Vondel, which will go ahead and unlock a weapon sticker and even an emblem. I got an image over on Twitter of what that looks like. Haven't had a chance to actually sweat out Vondel too much just yet to get a win, but you get 2 rewards for doing so according to people out there that have gotten a win so far: a weapon sticker and even an emblem for getting a win. So again, it's a secret challenge that wasn't talked about at all in recent patch notes or in a blog post, and I love surprises like that whenever a new map does release here inside of COD 2.0. Now, if any other secret challenges are found, I'll pin a comment down below in this video and make a follow-up one to this one talking about the other unlocks that were discovered. But there's actually an unsolved Easter egg right now that I'm going to be digging more into once I get back from COD Champs if it's not solved yet, and that's something that deals with backpacks. And as you see here on screen, there is a backpack that could spawn at 1 of 4 locations, and once you investigate, it'll give you a phone that then provides you with specific coordinates. People out there in the community have gone to these coordinates to look for what this is referring to. Nothing's been discovered as of yet, but maybe there'll be a secret room or another free blueprint you can get. It's unclear what this will end up unlocking, but it'll certainly keep us playing. And I also hope the Easter eggs like this can also be done over in DMZ if you don't want to deal with the hectic type of gameplay that you find over in Resurgence or BR. Hopefully a lot of these Easter eggs do transfer over, because I know on Ashika Island, a lot of the Easter eggs you can do in Resurgence are not available whatsoever in DMZ, which is a bit unfortunate, but hopefully we got a nice crossover between all of that in every single game mode. But lastly, you guys are probably aware that new Champions Quest rewards have been added here in Season 4, and the previous Champion Quest rewards have been retired. Raven tweeted out a couple of videos teasing these rewards over on Twitter, and for those that have been lucky enough to get Champions Domination in a match of Al Mazrah, you guys probably have these rewards unlocked already. I also heard rumors that if somebody out there managed to get a nuke that set off as the playlist changed when Season 4 began, it would also have auto unlock those new rewards for you guys. We have a cool new operator skin, some cool melee weapon blueprints, as well as a brand new vehicle skin, all of which are pretty damn demonic looking and really damn cool. For those that wanted rewards that really stood out and weren't just kind of reused assets or reused skins from previous CODs, then these are the rewards for you. I saw a couple of comments online complaining about how bright and colorful some of these rewards are, and I'm like, hey, a reward is a reward, especially something exclusive like this for having won 5 games in a row of Al Mazrah on top of completing Champions Quest in a 6th match. That's a difficult task, not for the faint of heart whatsoever, so I'm happy that they give out some really cool and rare looking cosmetics here inside of Season 4. If they would have sold all this content via a bundle, people would have bought it, but I think for those out there that aren't that good or can't go in and complete Champions Quest, those are the ones complaining the most about how these rewards actually look. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the brand new secret rewards that were found inside of Vondel? How are you feeling about all the unlocks via the Assault on Vondel event and everything else we discussed? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.